I'm Duncan Williams and I'm the Chairman and CEO of Independent News Limited and Independent Magazines Limited. And many of us in publishing are very concerned about the Leveson Inquiry and what the effects of the Leveson report will be. It's so important, I feel, having devoted much of my career to media, to retain the freedom of the press. Certainly my career has been involved predominantly in regional press, and regional press, as we know, hasn't been tarnished by accusations that have arisen in the Leveson report. But I have in the past worked in a freelance capacity with the News of the World, and I do know that things were certainly out of kilter ethically, and there is some requirement needed, obviously, to rein the press in, but regulation that actually requires publishers to say have licences or to have journalists regularly tested like a doctor to have the right to practice as a journalist, I think that would be a terribly retrogressive move, and I would fight that quite strongly. I think it's very important, particularly when people are able to publish now through Twitter, through Facebook, through bloggers, to actually start restricting the mainstream press would be very, very unwise. I think what is needed is credibility. What actually makes a publication work and makes a publication have advertisers. And remember, the reason the News of the World actually closed was the advertisers boycotted it. It had nothing to do with Mr. Murdoch suddenly becoming moral. The advertisers all pulled out. He had no advertisers in his final edition, and the advertisers did not want to be associated with the product. In our titles, we make certain that we were always ethically credible, so that the brand and the product that we're advertising will always want to be advertising with us. And we aim to make sure that our news is credible and stands up. So important. That's the kudos and the important part of being a journalist. It is having credibility.